Are you ready to improve your vocabulary? Welcome to English on the Mark. My name is Marek Pena, and today we will cover 10 words that incorporate the adverb very. In this lesson, you will learn how to get rid of the word very and instead use other descriptive words that will help you improve your speaking as well as your writing skills. No matter what language we speak, we have this tendency to overuse certain words. And in English, one of these words happens to be the word very. In order to express yourself clearly and convey your ideas more effectively, it is crucial to bring awareness to how often you use the word very. So let's look at the first one, which is very good. You could say, this is a very good idea. Or you could turn this sentence into something that sounds more sophisticated. You could say, this is a superb idea. Or this is a terrific idea. So instead of saying very good, you could use the words superb or terrific. The second phrase is very beautiful. Instead of saying, it is a very beautiful day today, you could say, it is a gorgeous day today. Or instead of saying, she's wearing a very beautiful dress, you could say, she's wearing an exquisite dress. So you can see that the words gorgeous and exquisite can be substituted for the phrase very beautiful. Also, pay attention to the indefinite article in the second example. We say a very beautiful dress, but an exquisite dress. The next one is very angry. Julie was very angry with her husband, who lost $2,000 in Las Vegas. Gambling is definitely not a way to make money, so this sentence calls for using a stronger word. Julie was furious with her husband, who lost $2,000 in Las Vegas. Let's look at another example. They have received a lot of complaints from very angry customers. Or, they have received a lot of complaints from irate customers. So instead of saying very angry, you could use the words furious or irate. Number 4, very important. Getting people back to work is very important. Or, it is very important to do something now before the problem gets really serious. So instead of saying very important, you could use the words crucial or imperative. So getting people back to work is crucial. Or it is imperative to do something now before the problem gets really serious. Number 5, very difficult. Instead of saying hiking in the Grand Canyon is very difficult, you could say hiking in the Grand Canyon is arduous. One thing that I would like to clarify here is that it is perfectly okay to use the word very. In fact, the words like very good, very angry, very important are used by native speakers constantly. So don't feel like you shouldn't be using the word very. However, I do believe it is imperative to use better and more descriptive words than the word very. This is especially true if you're planning on taking a language proficiency test, like the TOEFL or IELTS. Both of these tests have a speaking component, and besides delivery, language use, and topic development, you need to demonstrate effective use of vocabulary. Okay, On to the next one. Number 6, very easy. And here we will incorporate some idiomatic expressions. So instead of saying that something is very easy, you could say that something is a walk in the park, or something is a breeze. For example, rather than saying this homework assignment is very easy, or the exam which I studied for all night turned out to be very easy, you could say this homework assignment is a walk in the park, or the exam which I studied for all night turned out to be a breeze. Number 7 is very hungry. In place of the phrase very hungry, you could use the words famished or ravenous. So don't just say, I'm very hungry. Say, I'm famished or I'm ravenous, because these two adjectives are much more descriptive than the phrase very hungry. Number 8 is very funny. There are many words that could be used in lieu of very funny, but today we're going to focus on 2. And one of them, according to some dictionaries, is considered to be old-fashioned. But I use this expression quite often, so I don't know what that says about me, but I'm going to keep using it. So, as an alternative to the phrase very funny, you could use the words hilarious or a riot. You could say, Sarah should be a stand-up comedian. She is very funny. You could also say, Sarah should be a stand-up comedian. She's hilarious, or she's a riot. Keep in mind that saying that someone is a riot is informal, so don't use this expression in an academic setting. Number 9 is very nice. So saying that something is very nice has definitely been overused. And I still remember my intro to film professor who said that we should never say that a movie is very nice, because if we say that, we're not really saying anything. And I kind of agree with that. There are so many other words that can be used instead of the phrase very nice. So next time you want to say that something is very nice, use different words. You could use the word enjoyable or delightful. So instead of saying that the movie Back to the Future is very nice, say the movie Back to the Future is enjoyable, or the movie Back to the Future is delightful. And last but not least, let's look at some alternatives for very happy. This is certainly one of those phrases that students use excessively. So let's think of some more descriptive words. I would suggest using the words ecstatic or elated. So stop saying, I'm very happy. Instead, say, I'm ecstatic or I'm elated. Before we finish off this lesson, there is one more point I would like to make. If you struggle to find the best word to describe something, or if you want to avoid word repetition, you should start using a thesaurus. This is a great tool that will allow you to find synonyms, words that are similar in meaning to a particular word. Think of the thesaurus as your guide to more precise and effective use of language. Be careful though, because sometimes the synonym might not convey the same meaning or nuance as the original word. So when you use a thesaurus, make sure that the synonym you choose conveys the same idea or feeling as the original word. So, are there any other words or phrases in English that you tend to overuse? Please let me know in the comment section below. That's all there is for today. Thank you, and as always, I hope you have learned something today.